Hey, my name is Carolyn and I run Mama Springs Farm. Welcome to this episode of the Healthy Hustle. I started working at UNC doing administrative work and found myself in the computer department and decided I wanted to try COBOL programming. So I went back to school, got the classes that I needed to start doing COBOL code, and I did that, gosh, I guess about a decade. COBOL is kind of a clunky, older code, and they wanted something that was a little slicker, and so they decided to outsource what I was working on. They agreed to let me babysit the old system for a year, and anytime the old system blew up, I was the one that fixed it. But then when the year was up, the old system was gone, and so was my job. And then the recession hit, and I found out that I was pregnant with our third kid. And so I was just like, I don't know what we're gonna do, but for the short term, I'm gonna grow food. To start with, I was producing a lot of food, and my friends, just word of mouth, because you have little kids, you're in play groups, they have a social life, you have a social life. So my friends were just like, hey, can we start buying some of your excess produce? So I started what's called a community supported agriculture program. And at first I kept it to maybe about 5 or 6 families. And I did that, I was very pregnant with my son and took, I think, 2 weeks off and then had him back out in the ergo and was harvesting. And then when my son was 2, I happened to just get a copy of the Herald Sun, and I heard about the South Durham Farmers Market. It was a brand new market that was opening up, and they had a soft spot for produce vendors, or new farmers, to be more accurate. And that was an opportunity which I wasn't sure I was ready for, but I knew I had to jump on it because the downtown market had not taken new veggie vendors in a very long time. So I applied, and I got in, and I went to market. From that, I've made connections with some restaurants. Yeah. I have grown my CSA program, but the vast majority of my product goes to the South Durham Farmers Market.
You have like one thing that you would really want people to have top of mind going into a new venture?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Don't stop showing up. You just have to let go of that. I'm not really a this, or I'm not really a that. You just got to show up.